I know, right? So now that we actually have the recording going, and we just started the podcast anyways, and started talking, and Zona's uh, camera froze again. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait for that to load back in. And welcome to the Schlong podcast. All right.
Welcome.
As you can see, it's no longer the Low Expectations podcast. It is me and Zona. Brian stepped away to be a daddy, and Logan is MIA.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Logan in a minute.
Logan is MIA, and nobody's fighting, so it's not going to be like start a new podcast and whatnot. We're going to skip through most of what we talked because we already talked fast about this. We
Yeah.
had like 8 minutes worth of shoot time that was just interesting.
Do you have the audio or?
Yeah, it was your audio, but none of mine. So
Damn.
since the last time we shot, it's been like 2 months. My puppy got big. My puppy got big, and she was laying down comfy. So I'm gonna let her lay back down. Okay, so now back to the story of what she did. So the other day, like maybe a week or two ago, I put her in, because I take her to the store with me. Everywhere I go, she's with me. I put her in a basket at the Dollar Tree, and she took a piss. And nobody said anything to me, and I didn't notice until after I started walking out. She pissed in the Dollar Tree. That was like, oh man. So I didn't take her back for like a week. You know, I was like, I'm not going to take her there anymore because she already fucked up. I take her 2 days ago to the Dollar Tree again. And this time I have her on the leash because I'm training her to go to stores and just walk on the leash. And she don't jump at people or bark or anything, so she's good. But she took a shit in the fucking Dollar Tree. And then
fat steamer.
Yes, close to the fucking checkout areas. So I went to go tell the checkout lady, you know, and in the process of me trying to tell her, because it's fucking busy, she's working her ass off.
Oh, dude, Dollar Tree gets popping.
Yes.
Yeah, Dollar Tree in Odessa, that shit gets popping.
Hell yeah. Hell, especially on 8th Street.
Yeah. That's the best place to get snacks, too. If y'all didn't know that, that's the place to go.
Uh-huh. Especially the one on 8th Street. So that was always. Always. $1.25 now.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. But it's not that bad. It's only 25 cents more.
It's only, yeah, but yeah. You know who didn't switch up their prices though?
Well,
goddamn Arizona green tea, always been 99 cents.
They're going up to $1.29. But back to my story, man. This lady runs it over and starts like talking, right? And in the process of that going on, I was trying to find someone to clean it, because I was just gonna go and clean it, but I panicked and I just fucking dipped. I fucking took her to the car and just waited for Thomas because I gave him all my stuff and gave him the money, and I was like, just pay. I dipped out of there. I was not gonna be in there with her anymore. Like, hell no. Oh my god. That was the worst experience, bro. You don't understand how embarrassing
that's the worst experience. Imagine the person that stepped in it.
She didn't step in it. She just ran over it with her basket.
Dude, that's gross.
It's gross. And
now you're rolling the cart and that wheel has shit on it. So now what you're doing, you're tracking dog shit throughout all of Dollar Tree.
It didn't stink until after she ran it over. Then it started.
I bet you're smearing it, man.
It filled the air so much when she ran it over. Like, at first, I couldn't even tell she was shitting. And then I looked back and I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, okay, it doesn't smell bad. We can get it cleaned up real fast if she has a bag I can go grab. But I was panicking. I just didn't think go grab a bag. Now, just now, right here in this couch, I thought about that. And I'm like, that probably would have been the best route. Just go up to the front, grab a bag, ask me for like a cleaner and a rag, you know. She would have gladly stopped and let me clean it. But then, I don't know. It was panic mode right then and there. It was, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh my God. I need to take a step back, think about things, and then act. But I was just, whew.
I would have been searching up different Dollar Trees near me and would have left that Dollar Tree and just went to
Bro,
another.
luckily Thomas
Maybe
was
that's what you
there.
can do though. Maybe that's what you can do. You can just be going around to all the Dollar Trees and the Dollar Generals and
You know
have your
how
dog
expensive
shit
gas
on their like shit in their place, and you can be known as like that guy.
that guy.
Like you'll get your name or like
There's $2
and
trees in
all
Odessa.
publicity is good publicity.
There's $2 trees in Odessa. One's on the other side of
There's
town.
Dollar Generals.
Oh, but I could stop there after work because I work near it. Yeah, I could just go there now. But then there would be no point because I wouldn't be able to take her because she don't go to work with me.
Just so you're blind.
Bro, so the most random thing happened today. Okay. So I'm going to pick up Thomas and I'm running on fumes, like fumes. And I tell uh Thomas like his phone's dead. So I text one of the guys who he called me off of and he never responds to me. I was like, hey, I'm here. Can you grab me a water and hurry? So I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes waiting on Thomas, thinking I am going to run out of gas. I'm going to push my truck to the gas station. I just,
Hey, we go into the wheels fall off type shit. We saving money out here.
hell yeah. So I'm driving after I get Thomas. I'm driving to the gas station and I pass one because I forget that one's right there. And I saw a cheaper one on the other, like, on the way home.
Yeah.
So all this stuff happened. I go to that DK instead and I pull in. I'm asking the girl because she's having like a crazy day. I can already tell. Like the lady behind the dude in front of me just walked out. Like I guess he paid with change or whatever. And I give her $6 and I'm like, hey, can you put this on whatever pump my truck's on? And this dude behind me goes, is that all you got? Because I only put $6. And
Yeah.
he goes,
Hey,
I
yeah,
go,
look.
I just laugh. I go, yeah. And he goes, here, keep it. He goes, put 20 on that pump.
Hey, what a real one.
Bro,
And
you don't understand how weird it feels. Because I'm the type to go into a store, or like if I see someone in the front of like a homeless dude in front of the store, I'm the type to be like, hey, what do you need? They
yeah.
tell me what they need, I go and I get it. I come back out, I give it to them. That's the type of person I am. I do it all the time. And I think to myself, that feels good to me. It's so weird being on the other end, someone doing something nice for you. Like, it made me feel so uncomfortable. Like, it was his, like, Thanksgiving, like, I guess,
Right.
deal. And he went over and talked to me afterwards. Like, I shook his hand. I said,
Thank
thank you
you,
very much.
man.
I shook his hand in the store. I said, thank you very much. Thank you. That was the nicest
Yeah.
thing anyone's ever done for me, ever. Like, just randomly. No one has ever done something like that. Like, you hear, oh, just pay it forward, and like they'll pay for someone's meal behind them. I mean, we worked in BK, and people did that all the time. So I've seen it happen, but it's never happened to me. It was
Mhm.
very uncomfortable. Like I didn't know how to accept.
You just didn't know how to like respond. Like,
Yes, and then my dad, he also raised us very prideful, like very prideful. And when I told him, he was like, "God works in mysterious ways," and I was just like,
hey, hey,
I didn't
hey.
acknowledge it
I
because
wouldn't.
I don't
I
believe in
wouldn't.
anything. I mean, I think I'm more agnostic than anything, but still, I just told him, like, I think it's because I put a lot of good into the world. Like, I do what I can when I can for others. If I see someone down on their luck, I try to help out. Like, when me and Thomas used to go scoop, I would pass by this stripes that was being torn down and repaired, and there was a homeless dude who had a tent, and I thought, well, he's trying to better his life. He has a tent. He's going out and doing the extra stuff. So I went out of my way. Every time I passed him, I gave him $5 every single time because for me that was like my good deed. and it's just what you do.
Right.
It just feels weird being on the other end. Very,
Yeah.
very weird.
Never been there. Never been on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
At
What's gas prices in Odessa like, man? What's that like?
304 right now.
What?
Yeah.
You wanna hear some shit? You know how much ours is?
282.
Nah, nah. 278.
Oh, dude, I was 4 cents off. 4 cents off.
Hey, I get that HEB gas, man. That HEB gas.
You're closer to the pumps and everything, like the storage areas,
Yeah.
the refineries.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're way
I
closer to
love
the
it.
refineries.
I
This
love
is where they get the oil. That's where they send it.
Hey,
So it's
hey,
cheaper because then they bring it back here as gas.
I ain't gonna argue. You know why I ain't gonna argue? Cause I drive a fucking car.
Oh my god, he put $20 in. He was like, "That'll last you like 7 8
Bro, 20
days."
bucks, dude. $20. You know how long that lasts me? Goddamn, almost a paycheck. I can go in between paychecks and only have to fill up maybe once. I get paid bi-weekly, by the way.
I wish. I
No, but
wish
lately I've been driving the truck,
20 bucks
and that
lasted me that long.
bitch sucks with gas. Oh my god! But I be very light on the pedal, like with on the in the truck. Like I'll be in eco mode. Like I'm getting, like my dad has it. He only gets like 11.8 miles to the gallon. I have that bitch on like 12.3 miles to the gallon. I'll be like real light on the pedal.
Man, my truck is
Got
a
that
gas
money when it
guzzler.
comes to the truck, man. That truck's a gas guzzling.
But the thing is it's 22 years old.
Yeah.
It's 22 years old. Of course, it's
Yeah.
not gonna fucking have the gas
Oh yeah.
mileage that your car has. And then your car.
Dude, like you see the Bronco is like that though. The Bronco, that
That
shit
was
sucks
probably worse.
filling. Yeah, no, that shit sucks filling up. I hated it.
Was it diesel or gas?
No, it was gas, but that bitch was a gas guzzler.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to lately?
Please, you think I'm the type to have a diesel truck? Do I look like Brian and Logan?
Hey, I mean,
Do I
nice.
do I look like I come from a culture family?
I, you know what? I would get one of those electric trucks if they were like hybrid trucks.
I'd
Like
get a Prius.
they ran on gas and
Okay.
electricity. I would do both.
No cap. I'd get a Prius.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd rock. On some
I just,
real
I'm not a
shit. I
car
would rock the
person.
shit out of a Prius.
I'm not a car person. If it had a
No, no.
hybrid truck, I'd go for a hybrid
If it
truck.
gets me from point A to point B, and I'm at least decently safe,
Mhm.
and I can save a buck, like if I can truly save, like, dude, I probably won't go to a truck again. I'll probably just get a car again if I ever. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, it saving that money on gas, like it truly adds up, and
Mhm. So,
so.
so I got a few, three, three would you rather's right here. Okay, they're pretty spicy. Okay, a little bit spicy. All right. This one is: would you rather lick a homeless man's toe or lick
Ooh.
the one man, one jar's asshole?
You know, I would pick the second one because I want to taste the blood coming out of a balloon knot.
No, no, no. It's
And I would have, oh man, it's like a cheese grater too because it has all that broken. So now I'm cutting up my tongue and we're coming like Eskimo brothers in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Just it's cheese gratering my tongue while I'm just licking in on that balloon knot. Just
if
blood
anybody
brother.
knows me, they know
Mhm.
your boy likes feet. All right.
Nah, man, it's 20. Man,
I'm a,
it's 20. It's almost 2023.
I'm a clean that. I'm
You
a
getting
clean that homeless
ass.
man's toe with my tongue. Oh, ooh, the dirtier the better. The dirtier the better.
Give me that full fuck.
I'm gonna give him the tongue twister all over the fuck. I'll clean the bottom part of his toenail with my teeth, bro. I'll go ham, egg, and
I'll bite his toenails for him. Like, oh, dude, you don't need those nail clippers. What you talking about? Let me. Mm. Oh, you
Oh
got an
no.
ingrown. Oh, I got you.
Okay, so I got the next one. Would you rather eat off of BK's floor or take a mat shot at last call?
Yo, we worked at BK, right? So we know about them floors.
They have a layer of grease.
And the last call fucking shot, man.
The mat,
Shit.
the mat shot. So at the end of the night of a, because I used to be a bartender, so I know there's a bunch of
I don't drink, by
lemon,
the way.
uh, salt, pepper, tahini, tomatoes, all this other random shit, Sprite, Coke, all these other random alcohols all mixed onto this mat. You
Yo,
would pour it
that
into a shot glass
honestly,
and you take a shot glass. You're probably getting some alcohol. You're getting some nasty stuff too.
I mean, if you think about it though, right? Right. You know, you ever as a kid when you go to like when you're getting a fountain drink at a restaurant and you just just
We
getting
used to call
everything.
them things
So this
suicide.
is on the floor too, right? It's on a mat. So now you're getting every flavor throughout the day.
I mm,
I'm taking the BK floor.
look, the BK floor, like you have to put your food on the floor and eat it off of it.
Ah, the mat does sound
You
more.
have to eat the all your food. I'm gonna take the shot
Or
because
like
it'll be faster.
what are we talking about? What BK item? What was your go-to like BK thing?
The chicken,
The chicken?
the chicken, the chicken, or a spicy chicken salad.
Yo, dude, the salads, no cap. Oh,
But
let me tell y'all, like BK, they don't make good salads.
we
When we
make
work
good
there,
salads.
we make good salads.
Yes, yes.
Yo,
So
those salads, and then you get the crispy chicken, right? You get it fresh. You just drop it in the fryer, and it comes out, and it's all steaming hot. And you just hear the crunch when you're cutting the.
but
Oh,
see, here's the thing. Imagine eating that off of the floor.
yeah, no,
The
I'll rather
salad,
take the shot. Yeah, no,
I'd rather
yeah,
take the sauce.
I'll
The
rather
sauce.
take the shot.
That's not it. It's not it, man.
Do I have to eat the whole meal, or can I nibble?
No, you have to eat all of it.
No, I'll take the shot, man.
But
I
you
can
can
muscle
choose.
away.
Okay, look, you can choose any item off the menu.
Can I get one lone
No, it has
fucking
to be.
no, hear me out, right?
Okay,
One lone tater tot, and I
no.
just no, hear me out, right? Someone with the nastiest grease-filled shoes, right, steps on it and slides it evenly on the floor. So now it's smushed into the floor and into the crevices of this dude's work shoes. Can I like scrape that out and then
Okay,
eat it?
yeah.
That's even worse.
Okay,
But it's a one
no.
item thing,
Hear
so
me
I
out.
can get
No.
it over with quicker.
If you're gonna have to do that, you're gonna have to do one burger patty, and not
One
any
burger.
burger patty. It
Can
has
I do
to
the
be
Whopper
the
Junior patty?
It has to be the Impossible Whopper.
Nah, no. So the
It has
Impossible Whoppers, they were actually made in the in the grill.
broiler.
Yeah, broiler, right?
It
No,
is a
I
real
think
broiler.
the veggie. No. The veggie burger when they didn't have Impossible meat. So remember the veggie burger where
The
we
orange
actually
one.
threw it in the microwave?
The orange one.
I think so.
No,
No,
I think
we
that was
like, but
before.
we had to no,
That
we
was
had to
before
throw
me.
it in the microwave.
That was
That's
before
how
me.
it was. Or the
Be-
fish fillet, man. The
because
fillet.
we used to put the Impossible into the broiler.
Yeah,
The one
yeah,
when I worked there.
yeah.
So that must have been
So
before my time.
Yeah, so we had this veggie burger. So the Impossible Whopper is the same size as like the Whopper patty, right? The veggie burger it was a veggie patty the same size as the Whopper Junior meat, right? But with this, you didn't put it in the broiler. You To heat it up, you would just plop that bitch in like a pancake box, right? And throw that bitch in the microwave for like 30 seconds, and it had the worst smell
Okay,
ever. The worst.
then you have to do that after someone steps on it and scrapes it.
Nah, I'm taking a shot because man, dude, those veggie burgers, man, dude, they were rancid. Like,
So
and we were microwaving these bitches, man.
I
People
worked
actually ate these.
I've worked at a few fast food chains in my life, and by a few I mean a lot of fast food chains. The only one I haven't worked at was McDonald's and Whataburger.
Fuck that, man. I would never work there. You
But
couldn't pay me any money.
I would have to say the cleanest one I've ever worked for was Stars. Stars
Yeah,
by
yeah, no, y'all got y'all shit done, man. Y'all had Mace had y'all clean, but
that was
that's
dairy, man. That was
right.
dairy.
But I think would attribute to that y'all had some factors to help clean, or at least speed up the cleaning
We had
process.
we had PEDs. All right, to the next one. This one, this one's a hard one. All right. Would you
Not as
rather?
hard as me. What?
Would you? Yeah, this one's a literal hard one. Would you rather lose your
Mhm.
penis or let your best friend die? So I'll give you time to think, and I'll give you time to base your answer on my.
Bubba, you do know I value our friendship so close to my heart, right? I consider you and your family. I consider that I'm an honorary Santana. Am
You
I
are, you
not?
are.
I've been I've been pretty much a part of your family for 6 years, going on 6 years, because we're going on 6 years for the Christmas sweaters.
We should be
Right.
7 years,
Seven. 7 years.
right?
7 years.
'Cause when was
Something
your
like that.
when was your sophomore year?
I do I've done so much in between those that
What year
dates
did you
don't
graduate?
correlate.
So we met each other in 2016.
Something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, we're going
I'm
on.
sorry, Bobo, you're dying.
Yeah, we're on 6 years, going on 7. All right. So seven
Sorry,
years
Bobo,
of
you're dying.
friendship.
Actually, I would probably get a lot more shit done, right?
Hear me out.
But I would also be considered a little girl because I wouldn't be producing testosterone to the level I should be.
Hear me out. This
Yeah,
is this
Bobo,
is
I'm
what.
sorry. You're still gonna die. Sorry,
Okay.
man.
This is the deal I'll make you if we were in that situation. Okay. So if you deny this deal, I would definitely let you die. Okay. Hear me out. I would say cut off my penis if you cut off your penis later on,
Hmm.
because then we'd both be dickless
A
and
little
we both
quid
get to
pro
live.
quo.
That would be that would be the only way I would let you live.
Can I? Okay, hang on. Right.
And if you don't
We
follow through,
we adjust to that,
I
right?
will kill you slowly.
Can can I have like a quota of bodies, right? And then like right when I reach that, like it's donezo. Or
Okay,
are we talking
you
like
would
a
have to
couple
match.
months down the line?
You would have to. Okay, look, you'd have to match my body count. I'll let you do that, but you
Okay.
you would have you would have a deadline to match my body count though, because you can't have it much longer.
Well,
I'd
I
give
mean, hey,
you I'd give you 2 months.
I could marry a paralyzed chick from the waist down. I mean, hey.
I'll give you
She
2
won't be
months.
able to feel anything, so I mean, might as well, right? You know what I'm saying?
So you take the deal?
Yeah, I'll make that deal with you. Shit.
Okay, bet. All right, so this is a topic I really want to talk about with a vegan. Okay, I really wish we had vegan friends, but I just keep my
You
circle so closed off to people who are cool. I could
just be
never
wearing
allow a
that
vegan into
shit.
my life. So,
Barbaric shit.
bro, they eating the plants. That's what's killing the oxygen. They trying to kill us all.
Yeah, yeah.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
The FDA recently passed lab grown meat.
Yo, dude, don't even get me started on this. This is so stupid. People are actually putting this in their bodies and thinking it's a good idea.
Well, we don't know. It's
No, no,
stem
no.
cells, isn't it?
It's in a lab. It's being processed. It's going through these so many different changes, and you don't even know if this lab equipment is clean or anything. It's a good
It's
idea. It's
lab
just like,
equipment.
okay. So you know how these meat packing. Okay. Anyway, so these meat packing plants, right?
That's meat
They
packing plants.
Yeah,
That's
and
different than a
it's the
fucking
same.
lab.
This is the equipment. This is the equipment. You don't know if they're sterilizing the equipment or anything. But when these fucking machines and these meat packing plants, they have these needles. It's like a tenderizer, right? They go like that. These they don't always clean them. I forget the fucking, oh god damn it. I'm gonna sound like
So
such an idiot
now,
because I'm
now
spitting
you're
half
sounding
ass
like
information.
you're against regular meat.
Yeah. No. I'm not against. I would
You're
rather
against the way
get
it's
meat
packaged.
that was air sealed, like in like a hole where I have to trim the fat and everything, rather than it being packaged and shit
Okay,
like that.
okay, I understand that.
Like actual, like, so it's air in an air seal type bag, like, and I actually have to trim it. I do the work. There's no machines touching it. You know what I mean. But now I'm just gonna sound like a jackass because I'm spitting
So
half ass information.
that's a little off
But
topic from the lab grown meat though. The
oh
lab
god,
grown meat is done by scientists. These scientists are clean. But I just want to know the ethics
smells,
behind it,
man.
the ethics behind it, and the thought process behind the mind of a vegan, because they're like meat is murder. Well, this meat never had life. It was grown from the cells of another life. I doubt that animal was killed to get the cells, and if it was, then it was one animal to create a bunch of different meats.
Stem cells,
You're
meat stem cells.
you're frozen, but I just don't know the ethics behind it.
Frozen?
No, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Um, would you consider that wrong? Like just growing it in general. You're a meat eater. You don't mind
It's not what God intended.
coming from an atheist. You got to be careful about being on that side because that's where I'm at, and it's blocked.
Okay.
It blocked.
It's like blurry or some
No,
shit
that's where
like.
I'm blocked. That's where I'm blocked.
Oh, okay.
Where I'm
So
at.
don't go to the right.
Yes.
Don't go
Yeah.
this way.
Yes.
Am I leaning my head on you?
Yes. Your head is on you now. Now it's like you're resting. Good boy.
Oh.
Good boy. But
No, I don't know. I mean, I I think what they're doing, they're trying to please to that crowd, which just goes into the whole you can't please everyone, and where is the moral high ground, where, like, you know what I mean, if the bar is set here, where is it gonna go?
where does it stop?
Like what's next then that they're gonna genetically make in a lab that they're gonna pass on to us to eat? You know what I mean? Like, it's smart in theory too, because if we do run out of like meat, we run out of livestock or anything, then we have a viable option to eat. But I don't know if it would be really viable because again the whole shit.
I don't. I don't think we'd run out of livestock. You know what we need to do? We just need to take out one of the good growing states, right? Have them all move into a different state. Just use that one for growing food. Not a big
Yeah, but
state.
why would we? And I feel like that's just too simple. Like it's just it's people like to listen to the complex things, not the simple things. The simple things are too easy. People want hard.
Well, you
Or
gotta
at
squeeze
least
everything
not
out.
at least because that hard brings in the most because you got to think if you don't reach that timeline, right? You're going to get more money because you're going more into the more down. If you take the simpler route, that's you're already done and that's less money in the long term for the like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because if you're going further down, it's like down the time, you're gonna be spending more money because you
yeah.
took that way. You took the complex route. The simple way, you're not really spending all that money. Like you know what I mean? As a company aspect, you're,
I mean, if they mainstream it and it got cheaper, they find a way to make it cheap. And do you think the vegans would eat it? Because I said if the fake meat or the lab grown meat was mainstream, do you
in
think
high school.
vegans would eat it?
I mean, yeah. So I work at Freebirds, right?
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of in the Austin area. We have a lot of tech people. Like you know what I mean? Tech
Mhm.
people. And a lot of them are vegetarian, and you'll
Yeah.
see that they're actually going like we've been actually making a lot of our like it's plant-based chorizo,
Yeah.
and it's actually like I would only have to make one batch when we first got it. Now I'm making like three batches before I leave, so it's actually selling, which is the weird part because it doesn't I've had normal chorizo, I've had Colombian chorizo. That shit ain't chorizo. Like, it's. I'll send you a picture on Friday when I make it, and hopefully we can include that picture. Because if y'all like, if you know what chorizo is, then you'd say, "What the hell is that?"
The one that I like, it's a really red chorizo. So it's very different compared to the mainstream one. It's orange. Like mainstream one is orange. I use the
Yeah,
Peyton.
yeah.
It
Oh,
tastes
I know what you're
nice.
talking about. I know what you're talking about. Don't worry.
Oh my god, it tastes 10 times better.
Oh my god, dude, Colombian chorizo? That shit smacks.
I don't think the vegans would eat it. I think they'd find a reason to be unhappy about it.
I think I think a good bit of them would take up on it. It's just like any trend. You'll once it's going, everyone's gonna do it.
Mhm. So
It's trend. But it's
so
just like if you're truly vegetarian, just eat vegetables.
so we're on the animal route. All right. What do you think about animal testing?
Depends on test. Truly, to be real.
Just science experiments.
I mean, there's been great leaps when we use animal when like you know what I mean. There's been leaps where we've
Mhm.
used fucking mice, albino mice for so goddamn long
Yeah.
because their brain is the closest cognitive function to our brain.
Yes. So
So
I'll go on.
I I don't know. Because there is still a lot to learn, right, with animals and different
Mhm.
things, right? Especially when it comes to the whole brain thing, but that's when you get into a little iffy territory. But even just iffy in general is testing on animals,
Yeah.
because what do you actually have to do to the animal for those tests? Are you actually having to like castrate the animal, or are you having to like pull this animal's tongue out and cut it off? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are the tests? It depends on the test, I feel like, and how that goes.
So this is gonna sound cynical. Here's my point of view. All right.
But I'm for it.
Do you know one of our biggest leap in medical history was?
Eugenics.
What exactly was eugenics?
So eugenics was so it was essentially Darwinism in a sense. So you
Uh,
take out the weakest link. So we would take, and this is true shit, right? We would take like the special need and all that, and we would castrate them so we like they wouldn't reproduce in the
yeah.
gene pool.
Little did they
But
know.
during that time in science, we made our biggest leaps in when we were testing on humans, like the lobotomy
Little did
and
they know.
all this shit.
Most autistic men are sterile.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here's what
They're just cutting dicks off all willy nilly, man.
here's the point I was trying to make. Our one of our biggest leaps in medical history was, I think it was Mengele Joseph or Joseph Mengele or something like that. It was during World War II. One of Hitler's doctors. They called him
This
the
is
Doctor of Death or Doctor Angel of Death
the
or something like that. Don't
the
get
dude
me
that did
right
the
about
test
it.
on twins.
Huh?
The dude that did the test on twins,
Yes.
like experimented on twins.
He
Dude, this dude
experimented
was
on twins. He
crazy,
experimented on mothers
but
expecting.
he made medical advances.
He did so many. He'd cut off an arm and find a way to sew it back together. He did a bunch of crazy, very, very, very vile and wrong things. But there's
It's the
always a
human
but.
body.
There was his findings were crucial to modern medicine. We still use a lot of his methods today.
Practices.
Yeah, practices, I guess. It was so I think if we could do it on animals, it's better than doing it on humans. It sounds like it's fucked up, right? But technically, you
It's
gotta
better
do
us to
you
do it
gotta
on
do fucked
humans
up
than
things.
I mean animals than humans.
You gotta do fucked up things to advance. Like a lot of our space advancements have been because of war. A lot of our other things have, a lot of advancements have been because, in spite of someone, you know, it has to be driven by something wrong. Like we were not us specifically, but the Russians were shooting dogs into space.
Yeah, they were flying. Yeah, yeah,
We
they
were shooting
fucking monkeys and shit. Yeah,
monkeys, I think, and a few different other animals.
the dog never came back.
I was
The
watching
dog
a
never
video
came
on it
down.
today.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so we got into a discussion. I don't remember me, someone else, but it was about God. And I don't specifically believe that a God wrote a book and made the world and want us to follow a certain path. I don't necessarily believe that. But me personally, I believe that there's something out there, because how is it that we're the only ones just in this specific area? I don't know. There had to have been something that made us. Even if it was aliens, bringing their weakest links over here and making fuck monkeys.
Psychedelics, man. I believe in something. I believe you know what I mean? Like
Yes, man. I think
so
I think if I had like the most, I guess, spiritual event that I've ever had happen to me was when I took 5 tabs of acid.
I've had a lot of like I've had a good bit. Most of my spiritual shit is I've had maybe one spiritual trip on acid. But majority of my spiritual trips have come from mushrooms.
Bro, I think the one because I've done mushrooms twice in my life. The first
I
time,
love them. Fucking love them.
the first time I fought it real hard,
See, that's the thing. You can't fight it, man. You gotta let go. Like,
and I
cause
wanted and I wanted to jump off my balcony. Like it messed my head up. But the most recent time I did it, oh my god, changed. It changed me. Oh my god. So
like in like you get hit with these rays of just positive energy. Like it's just rays
it
of
wasn't
great
a
like feeling.
it wasn't a positive energy. It was a bad one. Okay, so
Oh,
let me.
last time
Yes, the first bit.
when we
The
went to the
first
movie
bit when I
theater.
peaked. When I peaked. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So, um, I had the rocket ship take off. I was
Yeah,
sitting there, and
yeah,
all of a
yeah.
sudden, and it felt like I was, you know,
And then you're just floating.
it happened. I had a
It's
whole
takeoff.
rocket ship
It's
experience.
takeoff. Yeah,
I had
I
a
told you, and that's
whole rocket ship experience, right? But
this man.
right after that, my vision got all dark, and because I was talking to my roommate, and in my head, I pictured her like a candle, you know, and it like a flickering, candle. It was dying, but it was flickering, you know. And then we started talking about Thomas, my brother, and then imagined him as a candle, and I saw it just smoking. There's no flickers, but there was like an ember, like whenever you just take the candle and there's that ember in the smoke. It was like that, and in my head, it was like, man,
Symbolism right there.
I've been treating this roommate, this friend of mine, better than my own blood, like, you know. And I started crying, like profusely crying. I was like, man, I've been doing so good by this person, but I've been doing shit by my brother, you know. And literally, like, I'm just sitting there crying in front of everybody because I was the only one on shrooms too. And then we watched Despicable Me, and I cried
Minions,
laughing.
the rise of Gru.
I cried laughing at the intro.
Intro.
It was so funny. But back to the spiritual event. Man, I took 5 tabs of acid one time. Okay, so I was with my friends, so I didn't have like that spiritual event at that moment. But once I
Yeah.
went to my room and I was alone,
See that
whoa.
like when you're alone, like that you. I get to this point, and it's always with like when I'm on psychedelics. I get to this point where I just want to be alone
Not me.
because like it's a sense of I want to take in the information without any like influence on the outside world. Right
Yeah,
now, I'm in a different world. I want to take in as much as I can without any
yeah,
disturbing influences. That's how I get, and that's usually when I'm like peaking.
yeah. See, I can't do psychedelics alone. They mess with my head too much.
See,
See,
I love
we had such a fun night because I was trying to convince one of the dudes to do the tabs with us because one of them he dropped 2 tabs and uh it was just the other guy, and he was like, "Nah, I don't want to." And I had 3 tabs already on my tongue, and I told him, "Look, if you don't take these 2 tabs, because they were stuck together, I was like, if you don't take these 2 tabs, I'm going to take them, and it's going to be bad." And he goes, "I
it.
don't want to. I'm not going to do it." And I said, "Okay." And impulsively, because the acid already started, tingling and kicking in, I just, and then I realized, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I
And like
fucked up.
that's the thing, like once like and that's what people kind of freak out, right? When they're on psychedelics is they don't realize that it's like you already did that. What you did it, you already
You
did.
in it.
So
You in it for
enjoy
the
the
ride.
ride.
So after that, because I'm a horrible pre-planner, after that, I'm like, we gotta go and get snacks. Like, we didn't even think about snacks.
The 7-Eleven that we went to,
Nah, I need Starburst minis, man. We gotta go to the HEB because there's no
them
Starburst
juicy
minis at
motherfuckers,
7-Eleven.
man.
So the sober dude gets in the car and starts driving us. Well, oh wait, no, I gotta back this up. So I'm already starting to trip. My friend is already starting to trip, and we're walking in the hall. There's 4 of us right now, and the 2 sober, 2 on acid. There's a girl in front of us about to get into the elevator, and I stop right before we get into the elevator, and I go, "I can't do this." And she turns back and looks, and I go, "I can't do this." So she gets in the elevator. One of my friends gets in with her, starts going down, and he comes back up. He goes, "Yeah, I just told her you were on drugs."
Ooh.
Oh my
I've heard this
god,
story so many times, but it makes me laugh when he gets to that point where
it's
you're just,
so
I
embarrassing.
can't do it because I know how this man is. I know, I know you, Bubba. I know you so goddamn well. Like on a like, we're brothers. We
I don't
connected.
like being seen.
Bro, so every time he tells me this story, it makes me laugh because I know his facial reactions and I know how he sounds, and I know his hand, like I know his hand language. So
especially on
I'm
psychedelics.
it just makes me laugh.
Oh my god, it was so embarrassing too. Like she was our neighbor. Our neighbor. I had to see her
At least she
every
didn't have an
day.
annoying dog.
Huh?
At least she didn't have an annoying dog.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So I had a bunch of beef in the dorms when I was living there because people are just
Yo, man,
inconsiderate as
yo,
fuck.
people
So
are assholes, by the way.
the first dorm I lived in,
People,
our downstairs neighbor had a dog that would yap all day because it was in a tiny dorm. Of course, I'd yap too if I was trapped in a dorm all day. But oh well, it is what it is. You live
man was
and you
talking
deal with
major
it.
shit the night we were drinking to that
I'm not gonna
dog.
snitch on a dog. I ain't about it. The second set of dorm mates I had, the neighbors above us were extremely loud, like
Yeah.
really, really loud.
Really
So
loud.
at all hours of the night, all hours. So me personally, I would just get annoyed and I'd bang whenever he was loud. I got to the point where I stopped banging when he was loud, and I decided that I'd wait till it was really quiet in the middle of the night. I'd set alarms for 3, 4 in the morning, and then I'd go and I'd bang on the roof randomly just to wake him up, so he knew how I felt.
Yeah,
I
good.
literally, out of spite, would wake up at 4 or 3 in the morning just to bang on the roof and do that shit. And then at the end of the semester, the very end, because I had complained on them so many times, they came down and they apologized. And they said, the dude who is above your room is in a wheelchair. Is in a wheelchair. A mechanical wheelchair. One of those like zits, zits, you know? And
That's not funny. That's
okay, look, I should have known, I should have thought about this because it was post me getting
wait,
out of
who's above
renovated.
you? Wait.
Huh?
Who- Never mind. Never
Look,
mind. I'm not
let
even
me
gonna
put
go
them
there. That's probably a joke that I shouldn't say. I'm just gonna keep it at that.
so,
Y'all, I'll let the mind run free on what I was gonna say. Can't say it. Don't want to get canceled.
so I should have kind of thought about it because this was post me getting out of the hospital, and they accommodated me and got me a fucking handicap room, which was slightly bigger than all the other rooms and all this other stuff. I
That
didn't
shower
need
came
it.
in handy though. You got the grippy. You got the rail.
Yeah, I didn't need it, but they gave it to me, so it is what it is, right? But so I'm in a handicap room. You would think the floor above me and the floor below me would be the handicap rooms as well, because they just consolidate them into one certain area. That would probably be the brightest thing, right? Didn't cross my mind. So I realized I was the biggest asshole in the world. And I never got to see him and apologize to him.
That's not funny. Ooh. Yeah, well, hey,
Like, you guys are fucking losers. All you do all day, sit around and smoke marijuana. All right. You know what the real
man,
OG does? He goes out and makes $1 million a day. He fucks bitches every night and works out from 4 a.m. to 7 in the afternoon. That's what the top
I'm fine
OGs
there.
will do. Okay? All right? You guys are fucking losers. That's exactly what he'd say to us. He'd just be
I
fucking
got the worst out
roasting
part, man.
the
Hey,
shit
hey.
out of us.
To be fair, I've been on my shit. But this man be fucking bitches.
You know what? I do too. I don't have money, but I do. It's weird. I think it's a confidence thing. It's a
It is. It's all confidence, man. And that's the thing. Truly, people, and this is just people in general, right? This is male, female.
uh,
No, even to me, I find confident. Like if you're confident, that's all I need. If you're confident, like dude, if you're spreading confidence and you're spitting like, oh, we're gonna jump off this bridge and we're gonna survive, and if you're that confident, dude, I'll fucking follow you because that is amazing. I wish I had that level of confidence of I'm gonna jump off this bridge and land in these bushes.
mm,
It's
see,
just, it's
this is
just
the kind of confidence I like. Like, I've had females who are really shy,
confidence
and I've
is
had
sexy,
girls who are
man.
overly confident. I like girls who are like not too confident in their looks, but once you get them in the room, they're crazy as fuck. Like that kind of confidence. That's the kind of shit I like. I want him to be a little
I
bit.
like the hurt ones.
I like the ones that used to be fat. Like they tried really hard to lose all the weight. Now they're getting noticed.
Mm.
Those are my type.
Like they're just getting out of relationships, so they kind of got relationship tummy.
Yes, I don't mind being
Oh
a
my
rebound.
god!
I have
But
been a
like
rebound
far
for a
enough
long time.
in their breakup that it's just like, okay, I'm gonna start like fucking dudes, and
Bro,
they
I
still
am
got like that kind of post relationship belly. Ooh,
I'm
and
the
then they're hurt too. Like ooh,
I'm the
ooh,
rebound.
you make bad decisions.
Shut the fuck up, let me talk. God damn it. You hear me going and you just keep going off some random shit. Ooh, ooh. Okay, one
Ooh, bad
ooh.
decisions.
One ooh, Sona. You're allowed one ooh. God damn it. God damn it,
Decisions.
Sona. I don't even know where I was going because you pissed me off.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, but you were saying something. You just kept up.
Yeah, you were saying something about like never mind, I don't remember because I
Oh,
just
oh
been
yeah,
on
yeah,
about
yeah. I
something.
remember. I remember. Okay, look, I'm the rebound god. Okay, I don't know how, but I always find the girls fresh out of a relationship, and those are the best ones because they want to like get back at their ex, so they do more than they would ever do with their ex, just to like prove a point to themselves. Like, oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, like bad decisions.
Yes, like that 32-year-old. She stayed at my house for like a month because she was fresh
Crazy
out of a
as hell,
relationship.
man. She crazy.
She was crazy, but she stayed in my house for a month
Crazy.
because she was fresh out the relationship. And the things she did, whew, I didn't mind her staying for a month.
Hey man,
Every-
I'll be right back, man. I'm gonna fill up my water so I can pop these pillets. And I'm probably gonna go smoke a bowl real quick.
okay, how long you gonna be?
Like 4 minutes at the max.
Okay, but I'm gonna pause it.
To space them out. So like I can get at least the full, but
Your camera's not working, and I just barely started recording.
hang on.
So we had to take a pause for a second.
Um so yeah, I did my microdose this morning, which was a pill which is 0.3 grams.
Mhm.
So that's like nothing. Like you're not gonna get visuals, but you're gonna get like the focus and like the dialed in feeling and like kind of like a boost of creativity in a sense, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'm at work, so I really don't notice it. I notice more like I'm dialed in, focused.
Oh, okay.
And then I did two more pills when I got home after work. So that's 0.6, which I was having a couple like pattern morphs on the fucking wall. Like I was looking at my ceiling fan, I was like, no way that these patterns are shifting. And then I lean my head back so I can see the wall behind me. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, these patterns are morphing.
Yeah.
But I got really potent mushrooms right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
God, yeah, they're penis envy mushrooms.
I love the names.
Yeah. So
Drug names
so
are
uh,
always the best because they're always made
so
by drug users, and drug users are creative
oh
people.
well, I mean, look at these sons of bitches, right?
No, we can't
I'll show
tell.
you later. I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the picture.
Like that's probably it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
for the
yeah.
best.
But like it's an accurate name. I'll look at it like, damn.
Uh,
That guy is like standing stiff. Like, damn, need a little envy, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
these are really potent ones. So like last trip I had, right? I did like 4.3 grams, which the hero's journey in mushroom speaking, that's 5 grams. That's where you're gonna have like your breakthroughs and shit like that. I took 4.3, which was a really good trip. But right now I'm only doing like 2.4 because these mushrooms are more potent than the last batch I had. So
Yeah.
like with these mushrooms, that would pretty much equal 2.3 would pretty much equate to like 4 grams of another strain because they
Okay.
have higher psilocybin, higher percentage.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never been a shroom person. I've always been an acid person.
I'm getting more into mushroom. It's just I
I think
like
I
the
like
piece of
mushroom.
knowing that it's actually from the earth. You
Yeah.
know,
I think I like
it's
mushrooms better, to be honest. The trip that I did recently, it was different than an acid trip, and it didn't last as long. Because I feel like
last
that's the thing
one,
about
right?
acid
So like
is,
it drags on with acid, man. Like it would get to that
uh,
point and it would be dead. Like it would be dead, but you're still up, and it's just like fuck, bro. Like what the fuck?
yes,
With this, it's a nice like in total 6 hours, right? But really, it's more probably like you
three
peak
or
for
four.
not that you don't peak long, but you still feel the effects.
I think it's like 3 or 4 hours of like dumb brain. After
Yeah.
that, it's just trails and shit like that.
Mm.
Because it still leaves you with a visual effect, but you don't get that dumb brain, you know? Because I feel like you get whenever you're trying to like talk to someone who's sober, you can't really communicate with
I
them.
don't know, man. Like for me, talking to people on just psychedelics in general was so hard because
I don't
like
like to.
not like I can talk to you mainly because like I can talk to other people that's been in that state. You know what I mean? Like I've seen you in that state of mind. We've been in that state of mind. So it's just like and we've been like you know what I mean. So I can actually talk to you and function like with my like, dude, I was trying to talk to my dad on mushrooms one night, man. It was so difficult, but it was easy in a sense because like I know this man has done mushrooms.
But he doesn't anymore.
No, 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 he microdoses. I give him microdose pills. He
You should
likes it.
you should spike one of the pills.
No, I told him I was just
Give him a heavy dose.
like whoa, like he was telling me like he wants to like do 1 gram, right? Like, I was like, "Oh shit, really, Dad?" Like, no, 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 like
You
you
gotta
gotta
jock
think
it
how
up.
long this man hasn't done the
I know,
dose
but
and shit.
for me, it's like
And
you either go for it or you don't.
I mean, these are also really potent mushrooms.
You either go for it or you
So,
don't.
so I well, like, and that was his rough estimate. I was just like, he said 1 gram. I was just like, man, maybe like 1.8,
Mhm.
right? Naturally. And he was just like, "Yeah," I was like, "Oh shit, word!" Like,
Mhm.
because you got to think like hearing that from your dad, like, imagine hearing that from your dad, like, "Oh yeah,
I
Bubba,
would-
I wanna,"
Here's the thing.
you know, like,
Here's the thing.
but like,
I grew up with my mother, seeing my mother do what she did, and then my
right,
dad was like the dude who never. I never saw him drunk. I've never saw him intoxicated off anything. Like he pretty much went the Mormon route for my
yeah,
childhood.
yeah, you and like, yeah,
Now that we're older, I still would not like to see him intoxicated because he's always
it'd
been
be
the one
weird.
who he's always said you don't need to get drunk or you don't need to get high to have fun.
And and like that's the thing, right? So you're hearing it from your parent, and it's just like it throws you off. Even with me, right? So I smoke with my dad and shit, but it threw me off when he said he wanted to like take mushrooms. I was just like, whoa,
Yeah,
what?
it's like knowing
Like
my dad's past, like knowing that he was crazy and he did way more drugs than probably I will ever do. You know,
right,
knowing all that, it shows that whenever I decide to settle down, I can do it. I can be like that. You know, I don't want to live this life forever. I don't mind doing it every once in a while, the shrooms, and every when I need to like go through a cycle, or you got to do acid to free your mind, or shroom.
Oh man, dude,
But I know
I've
one day
fucking,
the fun got to end.
I've been craving
Because
acid.
as of right now, I'm living for me. But once I have a kid, that's no longer my life.
Mhm.
It's theirs. It's like right now, the world is mine. What I do is my choices. It's my life. It's everything is mine. Whenever I have a kid, there's no me no more. So I'm like, I can do what I want now.
Right.
But whenever I have a kid, I probably
You
never
do what you
drink.
want to please.
Huh?
You do what you please.
Yes. I feel like, but one day the fun's got to end.
Oh, always.
I mean, yeah, but the $20, the $20 I spent on pot, I could have spent on diapers or something extra for my kid. There's no use for me. I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Like that's what I'm wondering how like Brian is, because man, I know that man was heavy in the mushrooms, like
And then he spends all
heavy,
that
right?
money on video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he was also spending money on stupid shit like that, right? Like, not that it's stupid. I play video games, but
I'm sure.
I'm not.
I'm sure
If he
now.
was spending money on like the when they just came out, like that's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
So I'm finding deals, you know. I got a little cheap. I have cheap tendencies.
hmm
I like to save money if I can.
I'm in the same boat.
I have expensive habits.
Exactly. And I got to save money for them habits.
Yeah.
Bro, I made some bomb ass mac and cheese. The only thing is I don't think it's going to be good anymore because I have to take it to work tomorrow at 8 in the morning, and I wasn't going to wake up at like 5 in the morning to cook this mac and cheese. So I made the cheese sauce, and then I made the noodles, and I made it all, right? And I put it in the pan. I put the cheese on top, and then I put the fucking breadcrumbs over the cheese. And then now I'm waiting till the morning, so I'll heat it up in the morning. Like it's already
Yeah.
fully cooked, but it's like a fucking frozen dinner type shit, you know?
You got a microwave at work?
Yeah,
Got an wait? Do you have an oven?
yeah, at my house. I'm just gonna put it in at
Well,
7 in the morning.
yeah, put it in the oven. It's like
That's what
oven
I'm gonna
bake, man.
do. No, no, I already made it all, right? Because I made
Yeah, no, like
scratch.
reheat it in the oven though.
Huh?
Reheat it in the oven.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I got it all set and ready. Like, because at the end, whenever you make mac and cheese, you put the cheese and then the breadcrumbs, and then you bake it. I have it
Yeah,
all
yeah,
set.
yeah.
I haven't baked it yet, so I have the cheese set and then the breadcrumbs.
Oh, so you pre-made it. So
Yeah,
you did it like a meal prep.
yes. So tomorrow I'll throw
Okay.
it in the oven, and
It should be good. It should be good, dude. It's the cheese like was it
dude,
like
the cheese has like 6 different cheeses. I had to.
yeah, the cheese will be good.
I
The
had to.
pasta should be good too.
Yeah, because I made the pasta, but I didn't cook it
Yeah,
all the way. Like
yeah,
I made it a
yep, yep.
little
No,
bit,
it'll be good.
so that it wouldn't get soggy overnight.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I really hope it comes out all right. Because
We're we're fully ingested at 11:21. Full ingestion.
you're on for the ride. You're on for the ride.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
But it's not going to be
And,
one of those crazy.
and this is what I was telling my dad too. I was telling my dad this because I even told him like, "Hey, man, like I'm doing a trip tonight," and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. You don't work tomorrow." And I was just like, "Yeah." So I plan my day right. So like I'm gonna get that psychedelic sleep, which is the whole day. Wake up right in time cause I'm making my fucking rolls.
Yeah,
Cause man, my rolls be on point, right? Garlic bread. I make the best garlic bread rolls. On on
you make
on
them
what
from scratch.
whoever is listening, like Satan, God, Ganesh, Zeus, Hades, whoever is listening, I make the hands down the best garlic bread rolls.
I'm dead.
Anyway, so I'm gonna wake up, do that, and then cause I'm sleeping all day, I won't be eating. So I'm good. I'm just like a whole fast.
Okay, okay. I got you. I see it. See, I gotta work.
Man, really? Wait, IHOP's open?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Dude,
Everybody
Walmart's
has
not
to
even
work on
open.
holidays. Nobody can go on
Damn,
a holiday.
damn. Nah, Freebird is closed, man.
We're open.
That's stupid.
I know it sucks.
But hey, get your bat. I mean, who's gonna?
People are gonna tip more. They're thankful. They're trying to go all.
I mean, hey. I mean, the oil field never stops, right? So
See, it'll be, but see, we don't
you
get
get some. I feel like you'll get that oil field money, like those
we
oil
don't get
field
a lot of
tippers,
old food
maybe.
money. Our money.
No,
Okay, so I would say 90% of our business is old people.
I think that, yeah, but like
So
it's not much like oil field.
I
Cause
would
I think like oil field workers, they're trying to go get some nice flapjacks or a nice breakfast burger,
that's probably a late at night type of thing
but
because
it can also be
I work
early
the morning
morning because you
shift.
got to think.
I would say no. I would say 60% old people. The rest is like families. But my best,
Shit, if I'm telling you honestly, I'm going to Cracker Barrel over IHOP.
yeah. But there's not a Cracker Barrel in Odessa, so
Fuck
it's
with Josh
convenient. And
Midland.
you don't go to the Denny's in
But
Odessa because the Denny's is a crackhead place.
oh yeah, Denny's is
Not
dude.
all Denny's, not
The
all
first
Denny's
and
are
last
crackhead.
time, I went to Denny's in Odessa, our waitress had no teeth. She was cracked out straight up. This was before I went on my drug path, right? And this lady actually encouraged me to say no, and then I met these fuckers, right?
Should have listened.
Should have listened. I would have saved us so much more money.
So much money. So much
But like,
money.
dude, like like they fucked up our orders completely. Like we didn't even send it back. We were just like, you know what? We're just gonna
It
take our
won't be
L.
better.
Yeah, like so we just never went back after that. We like,
Yeah,
and that was when Wendy's on. I mean Denny's on Andrews.
in San Angelo,
That was the first time moving to Texas. That was our first place out to eat was Denny's on Andrews Highway.
that's not a good experience.
Cracked
Uh,
out, teethless waitress fucked up our order.
honestly, the the one in San Angelo is flipped. You don't go to the IHOP, you go to the Denny's.
Really, I haven't had our Denny's in Round Rock. I bet this shit. I bet our Denny's smacks. Probably not though.
Y'all got
I
a
don't know.
don't y'all have like a
We got Cracker Barrel too, so
don't y'all got a Waffle House?
yeah,
Why don't you just go to the Waffle House?
it's too far.
Where is it?
It's like in Austin.
Uh, that's a 30-minute drive.
I'm not trying to drive. Well, especially right now, like the Austin traffic is just fucking redonkulous right now. Like, cause it's the holidays, so the airport is experiencing like 75,000 people a day at the airport, and it's not fun driving to Austin. I've avoided Austin completely because the traffic has just been not ideal.
I can only imagine. People like going
So I've
to
been staying in the Round Rock, Pflugerville area. So
people. People really be
I wish, man. I love Waffle House.
like.
Man, you got me hungry for Waffle House now, you dick.
I've never been to a Waffle House.
You? Oh my God, you never been to a Waffle House,
Never been to a Waffle House.
bro? Forget about it. Forget about it.
I've never.
That's how good a Waffle House is. Forget about it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I
And see, like, and that's the thing, right? We rarely went to Waffle Houses, right? Like as a family. For one, we were kind of poor in Indiana, so we never went to Waffle House. But Brian, that bitch ass bitch, doesn't like waffle or pancakes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not a.
yeah.
I'm gonna be
So
honest.
we went to Cracker Barrel
I'm
instead.
gonna be
So
honest.
because Cracker Barrel has more options than that. And what?
I don't like pancakes or waffles. I like hash brown. I think that's the end of the first moose log.
What?
I don't. I don't like pancakes or waffles.
Why? Have you not had? Hang on. Have you not had a good pancake?
I
Have you
have.
not had? Oh my god! You gotta
They're
have
too
like,
sweet. I don't like syrup. I don't like. It's too
bro.
sweet.
I'm, I'm telling you, have my dad's pancakes. I'm telling you, no, 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 don't.
No
These pancakes, you don't even have to eat these pancakes with syrup, man. You don't.
I'm
You can
telling you,
eat these bitches with just butter.
it's not the syrup. It's just the pancakes in general. Like I could
Bro,
just.
nah, I'm telling you, because the way my dad makes his pancakes, forget about it. Forget about
You
it.
watching The
Dude, it got,
Sopranos?
oh my, uh,
You've been watching The Sopranos lately?
no, no. That's been me and my dad's thing lately. Like, just forget about it.
Man, you're something else. You're something else. But nah, I've just never been a pancake person. Like I like hash browns a lot. I'll tear up some fucking
Hash
hash
browns is it's a different, like,
browns.
material altogether.
I know.
It's
With
potatoes.
breakfast though, I'll eat
But
bacon.
that's not the same as a pancake.
I'll eat sausage. I won't eat French toast. I won't eat like I'll eat biscuits
It
and
depends on
gravy.
French toast.
I'll eat biscuits and gravy if it's the only thing there. But I just won't really eat
Dude,
pancakes.
I'm white as fuck, man. Like, like shit, biscuits and gravy. Oh my god.
Like every time I put in an order at work, I just sub the pancakes for hash browns
Mm.
because most meals come with pancakes.
See, like, but that's the thing, right? It's pancakes and like and this is just how I feel. Breakfast items, like breakfast food in general, I feel is better as like a home cooked meal
Mm.
than like going out somewhere. Like, yeah, I'll go out to like IHOP and get pancakes, but I think pancakes and breakfast items in general taste better at the home because it's just
Yeah,
like it like you remember whenever your mom or whenever cooked for breakfast and it was just like, oh my god, what, oh, hang on. It's just that whole time, or anyone cooks for you, right? Anyone cooks for you, it's just like you feel the love in their food. Like you
you
say,
made
like
it
dad
worse.
makes.
You made it worse. You made it worse. My whole childhood, nobody cooked for me. It wasn't until we're older. Like my sister
Bro,
would make us food, but it was the same meals. If not, it was pizza. Sometimes my mom cooked, and when she did, it was like, ooh,
yeah,
ooh. It
I
was a
had
sparing
a
meal.
white mom from Virginia.
My mom was white, but adopted by Mexicans, and then she ran away at 13, lived with Mexicans, and my dad, and just learned how to cook good food. She
Yeah,
can
yeah.
throw down in the kitchen. So whenever she cooks, it's like, whoa. It's like a rare. So it makes it amazing. It makes it amazing.
Yeah, your mom do make when she does. Yeah, I
She
will
does throw
say
down. She throws
I've
down.
had a handful of like
And
your mom's dishes,
my dad, he
but
cooks, but it's more like barbecue, and that's a weekend thing. And if he does decide to cook something like for randomly, his no one can make hamburger meat like him. Like
right.
like ground beef.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I asked him one time how he does it. He would not tell me.
See, like, man, I like, you know, white family from Virginia, right? So we always like a home cooked meal. Oh my god, like
Mhm.
my grandma cooking, like, and that's the thing, right? So this is how I truly feel about white women. Like back in the day, like if you're a white woman from the 50s to the early 2000s, you're good.
Mhm.
Any white woman born from the 2005s and like that, it's just like, you know what I mean? For one, you're underage, right? But it's just like like it's just the cooking's just gone so downhill.
See, the thing about me is
Oh, like
I don't want a woman who wants to cook. Like, yeah, okay, cook me a meal every once in a while, but I like cooking. I don't mind.
see,
Just clean up
I
after
love
I'm done
cooking
cooking.
too. But
I'll
it's
cook the
just like
meal, just wash the
you
dishes.
feel the love transferred into the food when like it's made for you. Like I love preparing, like, and that's the thing, right? When you prepare a meal, you're preparing it for everyone to love. Like you're preparing it with your love, right? And it's the same thing. Like I like reciprocation, right? I love that feeling to give to people, but I also like getting that feeling. Because oh
Yeah.
my god, you make a meal and like I can like and you worked your ass off. Like I've had your food, right? It's just like, you worked your ass off for it, right? And it's just that's the thing with home cooked meals though to me is that I love because it's that love. It's
Yeah.
that love. The way to my heart is through my stomach.
See, for me,
Like
I just, I personally would rather cook.
yeah,
Like, if someone could just
and that
clean up
just
after I'm done cooking, I don't mind.
yeah.
But that's why you have kids.
Uh, I'm both ways, man. I'm both ways.
Dude.
I just reciprocate, man.
I need to fucking bleep that one out too.
Yeah, why you doing that, man?
We both
You
have,
get your one. That's your one.
we both had one. We gotta. It's a new podcast.
Welcome welcome
It's a
to
new
the new
podcast. We gotta
Schlong
christen.
goddamn podcast.
We gotta christen it. We gotta christen it. Okay, by saying something stupid, we'll salt bay it. You know.
Yeah. I don't know, I kinda like mine though, that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
Mine was clever.
yours was not as bad as mine. Debatable. Debatable.
Debatable. To be
Debatable.
real,
It
that
depends
commu
on the atmosphere.
it's just the community and the atmosphere,
It's the atmosphere. It's what's going on.
you know?
It's like
Oh, yeah, shit, no, yeah, that and
if
yeah,
I'm in a
something
room
else
with a
happened too.
look, if I'm in a room with someone in a wheelchair, that's not gonna offend them.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
But vice versa, yours wouldn't offend them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So we're good. We're good.
I have so many just jokes that it's just like I can't say because I already had my one.
Look, look. It's not time to be a menace. We got
But
plenty of time.
yeah. I mean, hey, it happens. Happens.
So, uh,
Finger bang,
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 bang, bang,
bang,
bang,
bang. Nobody wants to finger bang you, man.
bang, bang.
Okay, so we were talking about this shit at work. The fucking dude who you're never gonna catch me from
Oh,
Family
greased
Guy.
up deaf guy,
Yeah,
greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
yeah.
Yeah, greased up deaf
It
guy.
was
I'll
so.
see you, Tita. You're never gonna catch me.
And
Yeah,
then cowboy butt sex. Sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh my god. My manager, bro, he got into a fucking girdle the other day.
Oh, I saw
It
that.
was so funny. He a big boy too. And he was like, I'm just trying to get my summer body ready. I was like, good to start
You gotta
early.
use a girdle.
Yeah, I was like,
You
good
big
to start
person.
early. He gonna have that perfect hourglass.
Let me tell you, skinny people don't wear girdles.
Yeah, they do. They gotta get that hourglass, bro. Everybody would wear a girdle to get that shit. You frozen. Or maybe you just staying in the same place. Okay, you staying in the same place.
You an idiot.
Bro, people, I swear. Because there's this girl at work who's skinny, has fake boobs and a fake ass, and she wears it all the time. All the girls wear it, bro. It's a new thing.
And
Yo, you think there's like a shock therapy to
the
get rid of your tummy fat?
shock therapy,
Yeah, just shock the
like the
fat.
fucking ab thing, like the ab pulser.
Yeah, shock the fat off. Or one of those like 50 shake machine. Get my beer gut away.
If you want to hear the true thing that helps people get their gut away,
Running.
right? Tomorrow we feast. Tomorrow we feast.
Tomorrow we feast.
um, and this is true, right? It doesn't matter if you work out or anything. Workout is only 20% of it. 80% of it of losing fat is diet.
Yeah, you gotta diet and run.
Not really. I mean, because when you fix your diet right, you're fixing your metabolism because you're burning calories in your sleep. So when you fix your metabolism, you're burning more calories.
Uh,
So essentially, you really don't have to run. Like, dude, today I didn't go on my walk. I didn't work out, and I burned 2,995 calories, and my
uh,
calorie intake was probably less than 1,000.
uh,
So really, it's diet.
yeah, probably. And
I mean,
we hit the hour and 23-minute mark.
oh shit, really?
Yeah,
What?
my medicine kicking in like a motherfucker. Because I took them off whenever I took my medicine. Whenever we took that little break at the 56-minute mark, when you
The
went to go
Toco
smoke,
bird?
when you went to go,
Ah,
I took my medicine,
it's
and
okay. These machines should be kicking in whenever.
whoa, man, let me
Yeah.
tell you, the muscle relaxer and then the fucking I don't even know what it is. It's a
The ganja.
serotonin inhibitor is what it's called.
Mm.
It's been making me
Mixed
feel
with the
better.
ganja.
Huh?
Mixed with the ganja.
Hell yeah.
That sweet, sweet Chiba. Good old devil's lettuce.
Yeah.
Goddamn dope.
Yep. And what's it called? It fucks me up at night. So I have to like take it before
Before you sleep.
because I could not take it before work and work. Like,
So does it cause like sleepiness?
yes. Oh my god,
Fight
both of
it.
them.
Fight it.
I
Fight it.
do. I do, but
Fight it.
but it knocks me the fuck
I
out.
bet it does.
Oh my god, bro, it puts my ass
Gotta
to
fight it, man.
sleep.
Gotta fight it.
Yes, bro. But I have, but I can't take it during the day. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
no. And I feel like those probably huge. The serotonin inhibitor, I think you could probably take during the day, but the muscle relaxer, no.
Nope. I tried.
The serotonin
Yeah.
inhibitors during the day, no.
Nope.
Hmm,
Put my ass to sleep.
really?
Yep. I have to take those at night. I'm trying to get to the point where I can take the muscle relaxers at any time of the day because I've been in a lot of pain. I had Thomas walk on my back earlier because it isn't just
Get a
so much.
massage, man.
Huh?
Get a massage, man.
I need to
Save
go
up,
to
get a
a
massage.
chiropractor
Yeah.
because I
Shit, that's what I'm thinking about doing that because man, my lower back and
that's
middle
what it's
parts of my
been.
back have been hurting lately.
That's what it's been. It's been the lower part of my back.
So
And it's like I can barely bend over. I can barely do anything. Like it hurts so bad. I got an X-ray done whenever I went to the ER, and they said nothing was wrong. So I have to. Next time I go to the doctor, I'm just gonna be
I
like,
mean, try some stretches,
I
like
have. I've been trying.
And
I've been doing.
well, try core movements too, because a weak core also like
Mhm.
has lower back
I've been
causes
doing
lower back.
sit ups and planks.
You just got to keep on it, man. I mean,
I have been. It just hurts.
it's it's gonna hurt, you know.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna like essentially get worse before it gets better. But as long as you keep on the path, because you got to think, right? You're now tensing up more, right? You're tensing up more muscles. So now you're caught like you're having that related issue, and then the tensing of the muscles that you haven't really used since when was the last time you really used those muscles?
I have not. Well,
You were football,
yeah, sure.
like intensely, right? Like,
Oh, I'm intense. I'm intense, boy. I put it down.
but yeah.
I put it down. Like I literally get to the point where I'm so tired. I have to choose between am I going to keep going or do I come down?
See, I got stamina for days, man.
Nah, see, I can choose. If I decide like I'm going to keep going, I won't come. I can fuck and keep going, but I'll be so tired I won't come. Like I'll
Right.
be so fucking exhausted.
Dude, I got.
So I hit
I'm
a
like
certain
an
point where I'm like,
Ethiopian marathon runner, man. I got that stamina.
yeah, I hit a point where I'm like, I gotta come now, or I won't come at all.
I'm like fucking old. You ever seen the movie No, not Grandma's Boy. That's My Boy?
Yeah,
I'm like Tubby Took.
I hate you. I hate you. Now the big boy
Big boy, but you know what? He beat out those Ethiopian marathon runners.
he did.
Got the
He
bag.
he made it.
He made it. He pushed through.
He went
He
the
pushed through.
he went the motherfucking distance.
Yeah. Inspirational.
Facts. Even
My
though
man Tubby Took.
you do know it's just a movie though.
Hey, you know what? Inspired.
Inspired.
You're telling me the movie Rocky didn't inspire you?
No,
Oh, well,
'cause he was a
we
little
hit different
rapey.
paths, I guess.
He was a little rapey.
Oh yeah.
Like when he was in
But like
the
that's the
basement.
thing, right? When I first watched that, I didn't catch that vibe. I was little when I first watched it. Now it's like, oh yeah, this man was straight.
When he was in the basement, she was like, "I should go," and he blocks her way, and like
Yeah.
it felt like such a forced kiss, like such a forced kiss. It was so wrong. It felt so wrong. I did not like it.
Well, you know what? Hey,
I could not get
it was
past that.
right for that era.
I didn't watch Rocky until I was like 13, 14 years old.
See, I watched it when I was like 8.
Not Rocky 1. I watched the good Rockies
No, I
when I
watched
was
them all,
younger.
man.
Like Rocky 4,
I
my dad
remember,
won when I was like 6 or 7, because that was the one where he fought the Russian.
yeah.
And then Rocky 5, I think that one was Balboa, where he fights Mason Dixon, and he's older Rocky.
You didn't watch the one with like where he fought Mr. T?
No, not when I was young.
What?
Not when I was young.
What?
My dad didn't really like those, so he just
What?
showed us the ones he liked.
What?
Yeah,
He didn't like the one where he fought Clubber Lang, where he was an actual official like champion by boxing officials.
my dad's not a fan of Mr. T, and he's not a fan of what's his name, the dude
Pity the
from the first
fool.
movie,
I pity the fool.
Apollo. He's not a fan of Apollo.
You ripping. Ripping.
You know my dad.
Yeah, I
He's not
know.
a big
I
fan
know.
of like
I know.
you know.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
picky. But he liked the Mason Dixon movie because Rocky was old
Good
and he
one.
went through it.
That was a good
And then
one, I will say.
that quote from the movie.
It's not how hard you get hit.
Uh-huh.
It's like, yeah.
That
I'm not gonna
quote.
say the whole quote.
He
You
loves
get where
that
I'm
quote.
going.
He loves that quote, so he loves that movie. You know. He's
Oh no, I remember when I was like a kid. Like it was a marathon, right?
uh,
Like spent my whole day watching the like, and you got to think I come from like a wrestling background and like just always been into the whole like fighting like aspect when I was younger. Like those are my favorite types of movies, was the boxing movies and MMA movies and stuff. And as you rose your eyes, I don't give a damn.
okay. So if that's the case, then I'm a psychopath because I like murder movies. I like well,
Oh yeah, I mean,
actually,
I
I
watched
should be
those
a drug
movies,
lord.
but when I was a kid, those were my favorite movies.
Uh,
Like there was this one movie that was my all-time favorite, and I watch it now. And I'm like, why was I into this movie? It was Never Back Down. That was the first actual
I've seen that
fucking.
one. I think is that the one that has
It's
John
actually a good
Cena?
movie,
Does that one
huh?
have John Cena in it?
No,
No. Okay. Well, that was the one with the black-haired kid, right?
no.
No. Then no, I've never seen that one.
It was an alright movie. You're not missing much.
I haven't
But
seen a lot of
it
fucking
was
movies.
those movies. It was like the movies like Kickboxing. It was Bloodsport.
You know,
There was Blood and Bone. That was one of my favorites.
there's very few. Like I'm gonna say something controversial. Quentin Tarantino. I'm not a big fan.
And it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss with him.
I don't like Pulp
Like
Fiction.
honestly, I didn't like the Kill Bill movies.
I don't like Kill Bill. I don't like Pulp Fiction. I don't.
Pulp Fiction. I like the beginning scenes.
I don't like
The
Pulp Fiction.
Other than that, it was to
Uh,
be real, too long.
was Gran Torino Quentin Tarantino movie?
I don't know, but that's a good ass movie.
I think it was, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
man was
Don't get me lying,
racist.
though. That was a good movie.
I don't think it was Quentin Tarantino.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think that was a straight shit, now I'm blanking on his name.
Uh,
I think that was his movie because that dude produces and does his own
oh,
movies.
yeah. Man, I can't think of his fucking name.
Dude,
Not,
that's gonna drive me
not the
crazy.
John Wayne motherfucker. He's the other one.
No, it's not John Wayne. The other one.
Clint
We
Eastwood.
look like idiots.
Clint
Clint
Eastwood. I
Eastwood.
fucking
Clint
love that movie.
Eastwood. That,
Fucking,
Gran Torino, that was a good movie.
okay, my stepmom said one day
It's my dad's favorite movie, by the
that
way. If
my,
you,
my
because you know
stepmom
my
said
dad.
my stepmom said the other day that I could not beat him in a fight, even at his age. And I'm like, bro, he's like 80, 90 years old. I would fuck him up. I would fuck him up. You know what, Liam Neeson? I got a chance. I'll beat his ass, but I got a chance. You know, there's a
Yeah,
chance he
Clint
might beat.
Eastwood, I'm going for the kneecap.
Like, see, Liam Neeson. There's a chance he might win. Like
Yeah,
the 0.1% that he will win. That old man.
but like Clint Eastwood is a guaranteed. I'll catch a charge, even like I'll graze him, and it's just
It
like,
would
oh
be a
shit, he's
cold
dead.
day. It would be a cold day in hell before Clint Eastwood whoop my ass. Like for
You say
real, for
that,
real.
and then like somehow magically he pops up in Odessa, Texas.
Hell would literally freeze over if Clint Eastwood beat my ass because it would be impossible. I'm not a fucking fighter, not trained, but I'm crazy and I'll beat the fuck out of him. I'll break his old hip, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she was like, he's a tough guy. He can beat you as he works out.
Like
I'm like, I
in
don't
his
work out, but I can
prime,
still beat a 90-year-old man.
like
It would.
if this was
They would call APS on me.
this man would
APS,
get hit with elderly abuse.
APS, and what's that shit called? AARP, Life
AARP. I thought
Alert,
that was a bank.
Life Alert, all that other shit. I don't even know. They'll call everything on me because I'll fucking beat him with his own hip. I'll take out the ceramic shit and think.
You ever seen that movie fucking Mule with Clint Eastwood?
He has a three-way. Dude,
Yo, my
dude.
man.
That shit's not
Yo.
realistic. He's just not playing a realistic characters anymore.
No,
He's
he
so
is, man. It's
old.
supposed.
It
Hey,
doesn't
man. All you gotta.
work.
Hey, them blue bombers, man. Them blue bombers, popping stiffies out here, man. Them blue bombers stop ED.
It don't matter. It don't
Hey,
matter.
hey. No. It don't matter for a woman. The eggs are dead.
I just mean it's
This man,
gross.
this man could still be running laps if he's taking them blue bombers, man.
On all honesty, he probably is. He probably still gets more pussy than me.
Yeah,
Even
guaranteed.
though he's married, he probably still fucks more girls than I do.
At least consistently.
He probably fucks a lot more different women than me.
Yo, you know, I
Ask him
bet,
right.
I bet. You know who I bet gets a lot of put like an absurd amount?
Starboy.
Robert De Niro.
Oh, dude, Robert De Niro is married. He's one of those loyal types.
No, I bet that man is still laying more than me at least.
What's his name? Uh, what's his name? Bruno Mars.
Oh,
Soft,
that's a given. Come on now,
softest
that's easy.
motherfucker, but he gets
That's easy.
so much.
The panty dropper, man. That
Yes,
man's talented. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? He's
that man
talented. I
is.
got no talent. If I had talent like Jamie, if I had Jamie Lee like Jamie Foxx's talent, just I could dance, sing, be funny, or act because that man does it all. That man stole any traits of my talent. Like that man takes everyone's talent because that man is unfairly talented. Jamie Foxx,
Yes.
unfairly talented, but that's the thing. Talented people get laid, and I'm
You
not
ever think?
talented.
You ever think? Okay, there's this amazing artist. There's this amazing whatever you know place they're in. You ever think, man, you would look at him different if you found out he had a tiny dick? Like you would think to
Yeah,
yourself, like, damn, he's not the man no more. If you found out he was sporting a 3-incher,
yeah.
I feel
But
like
it's the sense of like we idolize people and like those are like you know what I mean. Those are like our heroes in a sense. So we when you think of like a man, right? You think, oh, this motherfucker hung.
what do
Or
you
like
think
a
about?
talented dude, like a basketball player or a football player, like, oh yeah, they're well endowed.
Think about it like this: why are we still talking about Tommy Lee? Two
Because
reasons.
he has a big dick.
Two reasons. He's an amazing drummer. His music will last forever. And the second one was he has a big dick and fuck Pamela Anderson. And at the time,
Shit.
she was the hottest thing in the world. Not so much anymore. But,
I don't know. I
after
mean, at least
40
it's not
years,
like what's his name? Like Vince Neil, the singer.
man, those drugs really took a toll on him.
Like so or fucking Mars or whatever.
Mick Mars.
Mick
Oh
Mars.
my God. Dude, that guy, I feel bad for him though. He's old as fuck.
Looks like a vampire, man.
He's
Straight up
probably like,
vampire.
he's
I'm
probably doing the
surprised
Teddy
he's still kicking,
Roosevelt.
to be real.
He's probably doing the Teddy Roosevelt, not Teddy Roosevelt. Who was the dude who
Bernie
fucking
Sanders?
put the metal things on his legs and had to help people walk? The president. There was a president that was like damn near paralyzed from polio.
Oh,
Can't remember. FDR? Not
no.
Teddy. Teddy was not. No, because Teddy was a badass.
It was before Teddy, I believe.
No, it was after Teddy because they have him on film.
Oh, I'm thinking of JFK. Never mind. It was before JFK.
Yes,
I don't fucking remember his name, dude.
it was like during Pearl Harbor time. That was FDR. I think. Search it up, Jamie. No, you know what? You won't be Jamie. I take it back. I take it back. Here's what I'll think. Here, You'll
Notice how he checked himself so quickly.
hold up. What's Bobby Lee's dude's name? Fucking can't think about it. Ah, that's how forgettable he is. No, um, not Andreas. I can't
Yeah,
think.
it was FDR. Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, I knew it was FDR. I
In
knew it was A. Roosevelt.
1921.
Yeah, he had to use those little metal things.
Like, you could have just said Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't even think about. Bro, what was the original conversation about?
Dude, I couldn't fucking tell you.
That's the ADHD on me just going off.
I don't know, these walls looking mighty fine though,
They're
man. I
looking
just
mighty
want to
fine,
touch you.
huh?
Yeah, I just want to touch you.
I hate you. I hate you.
No, you don't.
Joe,
Yeah.
you're in it to win it.
What?
You're in it to win it. Also, next time we will be shooting on Snapchat. You're frozen.
No, I'm not.
You need to play it off better because your audio still works whenever you're frozen.
Really? I bet.
Yeah, you got to figure out a way to.
It's raining though. Like I can't stop nature.
If you could take a picture of yourself, like right there, print it out, put it in front of you, like whenever I like.
Just get it perfectly framed.
Yes, put it in
Yeah.
front whenever I'm like
That's too much
looking
work.
away. I turn back, just start talking. That would be funny.
Why when I can just go like this?
That would just make me like think, ooh. But yeah, we're shooting on Snapchat next time because this one won't let me be the big one, and we're taking turns. You know what the bad thing
Yeah, I don't want to use my phone, man.
huh?
Huh?
You know what the bad thing about taking muscle relaxers is? They work, but they don't work.
They work, but they don't work.
Like they help me not like care about the pain, but the pain's still there.
Hey, man, maybe you need to take like a play out of old House's book, man, and just Vicodin. You
That
know?
But see, that's a pain reliever. This is a muscle relaxer. Two different things.
Yeah, I know.
Two
I
different
know.
things.
I'm just trying to get you on prescribed heroin.
Oh no. I'm sticking with this. I won't go any farther. I'll be like, I'm still in pain, but I don't want anything strong.
I've been around the block.
See, but the way I grew up,
Yeah.
it's like nah, not for me. I feel bad just doing what I'm doing right now. But I'm gonna have to tell whenever I go to the doctor next time, I have to tell them like these work, but they don't like not the back medicine and the crazy pills. I'll be like they work, but they don't like work. Maybe get a better dosage or something.
Yeah.
Because I still have my moments where I'm an asshole, but I'm not depressed anymore.
I mean, but I feel like everyone has those moments, you know. Maybe
Yeah,
you're just having those moments more frequently than others, but people still have those moments, you know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's lowering the frequency of those moments.
they
That
do.
makes sense.
But if I miss a day, it doesn't do well for me
Mm,
because it throws off my chemical balances.
right.
It really impacts my attitude.
Yeah,
It's
I'm starting to get shifty eyes.
yeah, I'm getting to the
The sleepy eyes.
no. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's everything else is out of focus except what I'm trying to focus on.
You just lost.
It's a bad camera. It's a bad camera. It's the one that you have to click multiple times.
Like autofocus. God damn it.
Yes. Like, do it. Why aren't you focusing? Why aren't
Like, come
you
on,
focusing?
fuck. You're a good
But
phone. Why
it'll get
aren't
like
you?
this small circle that focuses and everything else around it will be blurry.
Everyone is like still blurry.
That's what it is right now. Is that small
So
circle of focus.
it's almost like a obscured like tunnel vision in a sense.
Yes. But see, I already
Mm.
naturally have it. I don't have good peripheral vision. Like, I've tested my vision. This is where it ends normally. A normal person, like, is back here.
Yeah,
Like
I
this,
can
okay,
see
look.
all
My
the way
vision's like
to.
this.
I don't
Other
know.
people's is like this.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Mine is kind of like this.
Oh, yours is like a little bit more narrowed.
A little bit. It's not extremely bad, but. And then I'm night blind. Completely night blind.
Hey, I was cross-eyed and lazy-eyed as a little boy.
I have a
So
lazy eye. It's just not bad, bad.
at least it's not like Rudy's, you know.
It's not a swinger, man. God damn it.
It's only bad if we acknowledge it, okay?
Yo,
But
so
like,
what do you think about like, and we're not saying this to offend people, but a mole on the face, will that deter you?
now in my complete honesty, right? And this is my complete honesty. This is how I feel. It depends truly for me how big the mole is and like where is it located, like on the face. Yeah,
Size of a right here, the
nah,
size of a dime.
nah, nah. I'm good. I'll be distracted. Like I
For
like to be
me,
real. And this is just me. I'm not trying to be an asshole, right? I would be honestly distracted where I wouldn't be able to formulate sentences because I veer off like ADHD. I veer off. So I would always I would be focused in on something else where like I shouldn't be. Like when I talk to people, if you notice, I'm always heavy eye contact.
yeah.
And with that, because it shows focus and it shows like I'm in the conversation, like I'm listening to you.
Uh,
With that, like I'd just be ADHD, like looking off, and I say that because I know me, like, and that's happened.
for me, I would be busy asking, like, have you got it checked? Like, is it cancerous? Or, like, is it benign?
Right.
Have you ever considered getting it removed? Like, I'd just be asking questions. It wouldn't be a deterrent. It wouldn't be a deterrent, but the girl would, like, not want to talk to me afterwards. Like, if she's pretty, it
Not
doesn't bother me.
like I wouldn't even make the first move. Like it would because again, like
No, if she's pretty,
if
it wouldn't bother me. I would just be asking
nah,
questions. I'd be
I
like,
would be
is
too
it benign?
distracted.
Have you got it checked?
I mean, like you also got to think too. I'd be too distracted. Like if I was laying one out, right, I'd be too distracted.
You want me to be honest to you? Moles don't deter me, but you know what really does? Teeth.
Keith?
If they have bad teeth, I don't like it.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
That
not like bad, but like if it's just to like just to say this part is a little forward or like anything like weird, I don't like it. I don't have
I
good
like
teeth.
wooden teeth.
I don't.
So
I like see for me. I've always had ugly teeth. So growing up, I've always looked at other people's teeth and been like, wow, those are really pretty. You know.
right.
So if I see like if I'm with someone and I like think they have pretty teeth, I'll be like, wow,
So, like your one of your insecurities was like teeth.
yes,
So like if someone had like worse teeth than you had, it was just like Okay.
Yeah,
Because you've been there, like, you know what I mean? You've
yeah.
been there.
You can't have
Okay.
two people with
I
bad
see what
teeth
you
because
mean.
then the kid's gonna come out with bad teeth. That's expensive.
Yeah, it's like downgrading, man.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
That was a
What's
nice
that?
a vase.
That's a beautiful vase.
No, it's a tobacco water pipe.
There you go.
But
I'm
it
to
was
that
never
point
used.
where
It
it's
was
just
never
like I
used
want to
on
keep
camera.
more.
It was never used on camera. You know where we're at right now? An hour and 51 minutes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good first episode right there, boy. Right
I
there.
guess. I mean, we'll
Long.
see.
It's a long moose long.
Oh, it's a long move, slow, man.
So I think
Leg.
I think we should call it about right here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sign us out, and this is an experimental sign out. All right. So this has been the Moose Long podcast, and you can choke on that.